Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Looking to pass here on second down. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Ramos. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. Second down play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm helped him for a first down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And the defense brings him down.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And the defense wraps him up.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe hold them to 3 points.
Great looking drive. 11th play coming up. It's third and goal. Looking for 6. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's running out of time here. Fighting off the defender. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Paul. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Trojans looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? We go with a direct snap. Across the 40 now. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Direct snap to the back. And that run produces a decent gain.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. QB decides to keep it here. Has the first down and more. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Now it's 2nd down here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result. Some positive yards.
First and goal, handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Coming up, second down and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's third and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. He's moving out of the pocket. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 45. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening, they just went for it.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice game.
And they stop him, but not before an explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Here comes the bunch formation. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And it's good. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. We'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the catch. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Third down, out of the shotgun. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. Got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Trojans offense is back out on the field. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, Here he shows me he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Second down after that previous play. It's a run. Running back's got it. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You've got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. He eludes the rush. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Using a strong stiff arm. He's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Oh, it's snapped to the back. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Quarterback keeps the football. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they will claim the second half lead.
This quarterback's already proven he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option. He's reached the end zone now for the second time in this football game. The defense better start to account for him, or he's going to make them pay for it again.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And after the extra point, it's a 17-10 lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Remember last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking deep here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Can he take it all the way? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. We go with a direct snap.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, going right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And the attempt is no good. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. He'll try a pass here. Grab near the sticks. It's Paul. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Paul. Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Everybody always wants to talk about the quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Trojans come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. He hands it to the back. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Southern California.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Now the try here for the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start for 25. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They'll run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. Second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
They'll set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Trojans offense is back out on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the... Solid game. Nice play there.
Well, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he just throws it away.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Pass hauled in inside the 15. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Looking to throw for the first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment. But now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.